and he would text me each time he would see me online. He would text me, hi. So I decided to open the messages, and I got to discover, like, from 2016, he has been saying hi, and he's not been giving up, and then I decided to have the but okay, Luyando, let's reply to this person and just
from
see.
2016.
From 2016.
Just having a conversation
Hi, with himself, and he didn't give up. I love his face. So I
Welcome to the Right Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Right, and this week we have a special guest with us in the studio. I would like to introduce the one, the only, Luyando.
Hi, Mr. Right. Thank you for having me. Hi, guys.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm really happy that you came to be with us on the podcast.
I am happy that I'm here.
Okay, so please tell us one thing. Why are you wearing the crown? What happened?
Well, so my school was having a pageant, Miss LAMU, Miss Lusaka Medical University. So we had to compete for the crown as usual, compete for who's going to be queen. And
so you're the queen of LAMU?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, we had to compete, and yeah, I got lucky.
And you got lucky. So out of how many contestants?
There were 6 contestants and 4 top 4 contestants.
Oh wow.
So there was the first princess, the second princess, and Miss Personality, and then me, the queen.
The queen herself.
Oh yes, the queen.
The queen is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. She is with us. So at this moment, we'd like to take a short break and have a word from our sponsors. Square One is a company offering creative business solutions to help your company or brand grow. Our services include website design. A website is a very vital tool to have as it automates a lot of your tasks in the long run. Brand design. Jeff Bezos once said, "A brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room." Physical branding, social media management, and much more. If you're a startup or an already established brand looking to increase your market share, whether it's online or on the ground, you have to start from square one. Connect with us on the pages listed on the screen and let's grow together. Welcome back to the Right Podcast, guys. We are with Luyando, the queen of LAMU. The queen herself is in the building.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So just give us a brief history. How did you start modeling?
Well, I started modeling when I got into university.
Okay, well, like, which one did you decide first? Like, did you want to be a model or did you want to be a doctor?
Doctor first.
Doctor first.
Yes. And then, okay, you know, when you're growing, people are like, oh, if you're a small body, you look like a body that can model and whatnot. But I never really took it serious.
So models only have small bodies?
That's what they say, but not really. No, not really. So when I got into university, my brother's girlfriend, who was the reigning Miss LAMU then, encouraged me to do it. She was like, no, you can start. That was 2019. Okay. So yeah, I gave it a shot. I did my first pageant. That was last year, 2020. Okay. Queen of Lusaka. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. Then,
so what number did you come out? Wait, how many people were competing?
I think 13, but I didn't make it top 5, so I don't know what number I was at. I didn't make it top 5.
No, but out of 13, that's tough though.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So, yeah, after that, I kind of lost hope. As I think maybe I'm not good enough, maybe this thing is not for me. And then I actually stopped for some time, but then I had continued with maybe photo shoots and whatnot. And then until I got motivated when I actually watched Miss Universe. Yes. And
wait, which one? The
Miss Universe 2018.
Who won that one? That's a black chick.
Catriona Gray, something like that.
That wasn't the South African.
No, that was 2019.
2019.
2019.
Okay.
So when I watched her, I loved her walk. Her dress was perfect. And then I was okay. Let me just give it a shot again. And then we had Miss Medicine, which hasn't yet happened. We said we have to happen. And then, yeah.
Also Miss Medicine, so that one is for who's participating in that?
Only medical students, people that are doing medicine. That's Miss Medicine.
Across Lusaka?
Zambia.
Zambia,
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You have qualified for that one already?
Yes, I just have to. We're waiting for the pageant because ZAMESA, the Zambian Medical Association, something like that, which was organizing the pageant, went on hold because they had elections for changing government. So it's been pushed to next year.
Isn't that the one where... Is that the one, the ZAMESA, wait, is that for students or just medical personnel?
Medical students.
Okay.
It's a student union for medical students.
The one for the doctors, that association went on strike some time back.
No!
Not that one.
No, it's for the students.
Okay.
Yes, so
what was that one? You guys are striking also?
No, it's just for medical students.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just waiting for that one to happen, and then in the meantime, because of the hiccups and whatnot, I decided to do Miss Apex. Yes, so Miss Apex came up. It was, let me just say, 2 weeks. We're given me 2 weeks to prepare. I was kind of nervous, but yeah, I started working, practicing my posture.
No, but I saw the videos. Your videos were lit.
Yes.
Like especially the one with the wings. That one surprised me. I was like, hey, who is this angel just flying like this?
But yeah, like I told even my dresser said, we're not there to play, so we're there for the crown and whatnot. So we made sure we competed and did our best, and then we got the crown, and here I am.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Such an inspirational story. I think also me. Is it too late for me to start being a model? Well, my time has passed.
It's not. You can give it a try actually. Just male models. The buff side. The.
Not chub.
You have to get in shape, but you don't have potential. So
Okay. The potential is there, but I want to represent like the chubby people because I don't think they're seeing me enough.
Plus size.
Exactly.
I think we'll have to bring that.
Bring
that as idea to help people have that confidence
Kindly.
and love themselves.
Even the mannequins, all of them just have my 6 packs. So there's nothing with the pot belly.
That's very true.
No stretch marks showing.
But that's very true. We're first going to try that. We'll put that into consideration. We'll campaign for it.
Please, Mandy. Like when you're giving your winning speeches, just say, and I'm also advocating for plus size men, plus size women.
Women are there.
There's
a pageant for plus size.
Serious? In Zambia?
Yes. It's humanitarian plus size.
So we need to go for that one.
So even plus size will bring Mr. Plus Size. I think the only pageant we're aware of is Mr. Handsome and Mr. Africa. Those are the ones that I'm aware of.
The pageant which we're going to do. So it won't be called Mr. Plus Size. Guess the name. Mr. Right.
Oh yeah, right.
Mr. Right. But I'll be the reigning champion since I have Mr. Right. So.
Obviously. We just like he deserves it. So,
So like how far do you want to go with your modeling?
Well, I was planning to do it to my 7th year, my final year of medicine. That's when I'm planning on retiring this modeling thing, because I feel after my medicine I will have so many things to focus on, maybe my patients and also specializing. And after specializing, I don't feel I will have enough time to.
So what do you want to specialize in?
I've got 3 options. Yes, I'm planning on specializing in oncology, cardiothoracic surgery. Oncology, a doctor that deals with cancers. Yes, or a cardiothoracic surgeon.
That's something to the heart.
Heart and
thorax.
Yes. And the one I've always dreamt of doing, but I know it's hard, but I think I'm still talking myself into, is neurosurgery. But yes, it's the top thing, but I'm still thinking about it.
Well, how many, do you know by chance like how many neurosurgeons we have in Zambia?
I was told 3.
3. How many are women?
3. No, none of them are women.
None of them. You should be the first. You should be the first. So when you have 3, so if someone gets like head trauma or like a concussion, that's when those 3 are unavailable. What happens? They're flown out or they have to?
It depends. Most of the time, like mostly cardiac problems and neuro problems, mostly because people are flown out. Mostly because we don't have that right equipment. Yes, we do have proper equipment with the MRI, with the what, but then I feel they mostly feel that India, they're going to India, they're going to Paris, they feel they've got more advanced equipment, despite us having those same doctors. The surgeries considering you are too major to be conducted in Zambia and expensive.
What makes like surgery expensive? Because isn't it just the people who are going there with knives and what?
No, sometimes it's equipment. Sometimes maybe let's say cardiac, you need a valve. That's plastic thing they have to put in you is what's expensive.
Oh.
There's so many things that they put. For example, the one I'm mostly conversant with is this the hip placement bone when they replace your hip. That just that metal, the bone, the part that holds to your hip is like 60,000 kwacha. So imagine like for a valve.
Wait, so they get it off someone or like they make
No,
it?
They are made.
Okay.
They are made.
They were looking for people who wants to donate a hip.
No, they are made. So imagine now if a whole bone, just that metal is
worth 60,000.
One more valve. And you know how delicate
Wait,
the
which
heart
valves are
is.
they? Like the ones which are going to the heart, like is it the left ventricle or whatever, those things?
The things that separate the chambers and things that avoid
remember
backflow.
my biology.
This is down physiology.
Oh wow. But anyway, so they have to get those like artificial ones and put them there.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I think that's what makes it very expensive.
So is there enough support models are getting like from companies, brands, just generally the model industry? Is it getting enough support in Zambia?
Well, I would say yes, and I'll say no again. Yes, because there are companies that actually support models. There are even these same companies, see Big Tree, Darling, so many more companies. These product companies, they do support models, and it's more easier to be supported as a model if you are under an agency.
Okay, I see.
If you're under a modeling agency, you even have so much protection with you, because even whenever if something were to happen to you, maybe you didn't get paid and whatnot, you are covered. It's a bit different and difficult with a freelance. When you're a freelance model, it's quite difficult to actually even get known by
like these big
companies and to get supported, because you're not having people or someone represent you. That's where the difficulty comes in as a freelance, unless maybe you are just well developed and whatnot. So I just feel support for models is not there with maybe on a government kind of level. I don't feel there's that provision that actually supports models or even fashion designers. I feel the people that
are Goma is watching, please
yes.
please support
even fashion
the
designers, I feel not most of their talent is really supported.
Because even like if you say like, let's say like the textile industry, like the people who make the materials itself, just recently I saw an article today showing how this place Mulungushi Textiles in Kawe has now been given like a tender to make like some of the attires for the military forces, like ZAF, Zambia Police, what that wasn't done like a long time ago. Now, if at least the government is looking into that, they can even move on to like, let's say, okay, now the suits for the people who work in parliament are going to be made by a local person, not people going to South Africa, India, Dubai, just to buy
even uniforms. Why do we have to buy uniforms from Namibia and South Africa when we can have them made here, and schools can actually order from the Zambians. So yes, I would say you just have to belong to an agency to get help, and a good agency. A good agency. There are a lot of good agencies out there. So
are you freelance or you're part of an agency?
Freelance.
You're freelance. So are you looking for an agency?
Not really. I feel an agency is quite demanding.
So especially you with your schedule for
school. Me in school. So I don't feel it would be good on me and also fair for the agency, because there will be times that will be needed that I'm not available. And
okay, I see.
Yes. So for now, no.
But otherwise, I'm a manager. So if you want to book, come through me. I take a 70% commission.
Yes, please. Yes.
But yeah. So that's actually good. I actually didn't know like the actual model agencies here. So like most of like these big companies, if they want like adverts done, they just go direct to the model agencies.
Yes, it's easier. It's easier for a company to go to modeling agency
Rather than
like,
just going on like their Instagram and they're just like, okay, can you come?
There are some who do that. There are some musicians. Yes, they do that.
You have been approached by some?
Yes, I've been through musical videos.
Serious? Which ones?
I mean, She's a Vibe by a lot of Bongo Bongo by Judy, and then there's this other one. I think we are Zambia, something by a combination of artists. Peace Richards, Ruben, everyone. But I didn't show so much, so that's the. I'm out.
So background person.
Yes.
Okay, so cool. I also want to be in a music video. Just the background vibe being dancing.
Oh yeah.
Not even being the main person, you're just there.
Yeah, so like that, they can approach you. But then for companies like maybe say Trade Kings and they're doing or Airtel, I don't think, maybe if you are known, maybe the advertising department knows you on a personal level, maybe they can call you. But then if they find it easier to go to an agency and tell them, no, we're looking maybe for tour light people that can work for this. For that way, it's easy for them to actually do something.
That's when maybe if there are people who, so they actually look for like a certain criteria. Maybe like maybe want like a short dark person.
Yes.
They want someone who's bold. They want someone with hair.
Yes. And it's easier when it's an agency because they have different varieties of models. Tall ones with short ones with chubby, less chubby. Everything.
I'm starting the right agency is being started for plus size women, guys, skinny people, everybody. So like, have you seen this video which has been trending recently of like an unknown person who just goes into a parking lot at, let's see, let me just find it on my phone. Let me just see who sent it to me first. It was my mother. But anyway, all which is written on this thing is it happened on the 4th of November 2021 on the 3rd camera of the house. Don't know how many cameras they had, but this one was on camera 3, and the timestamp is saying 17:01. And the person is like, first of all, he or she appears, then just starts moving around.
So creepy.
And it says this happened like in Minu, Chamba Valley, somewhere there.
This is way too creepy.
Like, what do you think they're doing?
This is like someone's chanting, you know? I don't know what they're doing. I don't think I can stand next to this person. I would run. If I saw this, I would run.
I don't even think I would enter, but no, for me, I would enter the car.
Brian Rich is supposed to move naked.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, but yeah, for real, when they're supposed to move naked, or it's flying naked.
We are told that they are caught naked and whatnot. But I feel with the way she had appeared, I think she was preparing for an incantation station. So I think she had to be dressed. You know how those Nigerian movies show women dressed in white and then they just appear with white and they start. I think this is what's happening.
I think this is someone who watched the Nigerian movie and was like, let me scare some Zambians and start a story.
Because like,
yeah, it is. Okay, like for me, I believe it and I don't believe it again because the scenes where he or she or the person is disappearing and appearing, just really looking very sketchy. Because it could be true, but again, it's also like, it's a video of the video. Because this is like a TV where it's playing off of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the sound which you're hearing is from the person who's like, let's say for instance, if it was us recording, the sound would be like from people here.
Okay.
Not the actual place. It's like very weird.
Well, for me, I feel this woman was on a mission. There's something she wanted. We have to question the owner.
We need to find out who.
Maybe it's a relative. Everybody should be doing to save money in the village. Then they appeared.
We're like, we have to get our money one way. So here, she's actually been doing the shredder dance. Hey. This is the Lusaka and this one is for the streets.
How knows dance.
She knows those dances. Or maybe is that dance like based off witchcraft? Why people go like that?
Maybe.
So
we've seen so many dances. I think, do you watch Nigerian movies?
Nah, no, I purposely.
You can even low-key see a doggy going on in those movies.
But you know, when was it? Was it last week where Sui put me on to Malawian Kung Fu movies? It's the most lit thing you ever see. Like, you just see them going there, quack, 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 quack. I'm telling you, it's very nice.
I think African movies with Kung Fu don't really work out.
But no, if you see the stunts which they're doing, the kicks, the punches, the backflips, no, I think I'll show like a short clip of like just a short scene. Let's just see like how these guys are doing their whole
Kung Fu.
Martial arts. Yeah, I was looking for that word, martial arts.
I think it'd be very funny.
Yeah.
I believe it'd be very funny. So?
Yeah, so I have one question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
Very deep question.
Yes, please.
Oh, it's not even deep one day. Like, what's like the weirdest DM I've ever gotten? Because like I'm sure, for me as a guy, my DMs like they can get weird, but like not that weird. Because there are some girls who like I can send the DM and say I'll be fresh. Now I can imagine like what's the weirdest which I've ever received.
The weirdest DM I've ever received was on Messenger. There's this person who I've been friends with for like maybe 5 years now, and he would text me each time he would see me online. He would text me hi, hi, hi. So I decided to open the messages, and I got to discover like from 2016 he has been saying hi and he's not been giving up. And I decided, okay, I feel bad. Okay, Luyando, let's reply to this person and just
from
see.
2016.
From 2016.
He's just been having a conversation
with himself, and he didn't give up. I love his face. So I texted, I replied and I said hi, and then he was like, how are you? I said, I'm okay, how are you? I'm okay. Give me your number. Wait, what? Give me your number.
He's been waiting for how many years? 5
But
years?
you don't demand. I think one thing you shouldn't do to a lady is demand for a number, like give me your number, you know, or kindly send me your number. That's you being polite and rude at the same time. How would you say kindly send me your number?
Man,
That doesn't make
you
sense.
want something.
No, that doesn't make sense. So,
What if it was like a model agency was looking for you from 2016?
Please,
From 2016.
that doesn't work. So you know, this person, I say no, I can't give you my number, and then he goes like, you know, I'm barely here on Messenger, so I need you to give me your number, and I say no. I'm not giving you my number.
Yeah.
And then he gets upset, you know. He goes like, you know, we would have had something good going on, but unfortunately you don't see it. Bye. And then he blocks me.
Not even you blocking him.
He blocks me. He blocks me. I wish I could find it. He blocked me. He just blocked me. Just like that. So that was the weirdest DM I've ever received. The other one I got scammed.
Yeah.
Scammed? Friend? No, scammed.
Scammed. A friend is maybe your friend for stealing something or friend for murder.
No, I was scammed.
What happened there?
So, you know, a white guy texted me on Instagram, and you know.
Don't fall for white people.
Get texted on Instagram, and
ladies, girls, please don't fall for white people.
I know, don't fall, because I've experienced it. Don't, but yes.
That he promised to take you.
You know, he texted me, you know, all kind and sweet. He even showed me a picture of him and his daughter. He's got a, I think, 12-year-old daughter. And then I remember he called me, started talking to me. I'm like, oh, this person sounds okay. He sounds genuine, you know.
But was he married or not?
No, he's not married. He said he lost his wife from breast. She had breast cancer. So
scammers are going deep.
I got so touched. I fell for that and I believed it. I'm like, oh my god, she's so sad.
So was the daughter even his?
I'm beginning to doubt right now after the whole event. So he says no. I'd like us to start something. I'm not a fan of white guys, but then I'm like, okay, let's just see, you know. Let's just
okay, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yes, but then I was thinking, let me just try white guy, because I've got this thing about white guys. I know because I hate them, but I'm just not really, you know.
That's not yours.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Black and black. So when he texted me, he called me, you know, he goes like, no, I love shopping, you know, he talks about his hobbies and whatnot. I'm like, you love shopping?
The guy who likes shopping.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of
Red
money.
flag.
Exactly.
Red flag.
Like, man, you got a lot of money for you to be shopping. Like, shopping, what do you shop? And he's like, no, just home stuff. Sometimes I need new clothes and whatnot. I'm like, okay. So this day he calls me and he goes like, since I like you so much.
So first, were you able to see like his face on his profile?
Yeah.
Was it like very like a shady account?
No, we actually video called before. I've actually seen his face before.
Serious? You even video called him?
Yes. I had to be sure. But he
could be someone else.
Yeah, I video called him and it was him. And he told me he wanted to give me stuff. So he told me, actually, what would you like? I'm like, because you know, this is someone whom I don't know. I was like, just even a simple purse is okay. So he goes like, okay. And then like he goes offline for some time and then he comes back online and sends me a picture of a bag, a lot of stuff. I think one thing that got my attention, which raised my areas, was the iPhone 12. In my head, I'm like, oh my god.
My love has got me an iPhone 12.
I'm telling you. And then it was like, I've already sent the parcels, they're on their way. And he sends a receipt.
Wait, pause. Did he ask for your location?
Yes, he was like, what's province? And I said, I'm in Zambia, Lusaka, Zambia. And I gave him my full names. So
I hope you didn't give him like your NRC number or what?
No, I didn't give him my NRC number.
Okay. Please, ladies, if you're watching, do not do this.
Yeah, so I gave him my number and then he sent it, and then I get some receipt saying that no, your parcel has been sent. And it will be there tomorrow morning. It was an express delivery thing. So
real quick, wait, where was the guy from?
Paris, France.
From
Paris. And it took him like 10 hours. So he sent at 16. So I got a call next day in the morning like at 7. So one thing that I I think I didn't think about it then, but I think it's a red flag. Is the person who picked up the person who caught me was actually Nigerian.
It's the biggest red flag ever.
I think Nigerians are crooks, and I don't think it clicked then. But then, please.
Not all Nigerians, by the way. Some of them. Okay, but most of them.
Most of them.
Online are crooks.
So like he called me.
What true story? I mentioned it like these scammers. The one who sold an airport for $400 million. And people bought the airport, but the guy didn't have an airport. He went with paperwork, he did what?
Yeah.
Confidence.
That's sharp. That's sharp.
Exactly. So for me, he called me, you're supposed to send clearing fee, because you know, even with DHL, when you're still in a parcel, you're supposed to pay for clearance.
That's supposed to be for the person sending to do. But anyway,
Yeah, even you pay, depending on the weight of your package. So I'm told. So I was supposed to pay 3,500. I paid 3,000. Yes, I paid 3,000. And
cash money.
And yes, I paid 3,000, and then
much is 3,000 in dollars?
No, 3,000 kwacha.
3,000 in kwacha. No, but I just want to know like how much. Maybe it's like $200, $300.
I don't know.
3,000 divided by.
I think
like almost
150, 170, 60, $180. So I sent that money, and then he goes like, no, your parcel is in Livingston. We're supposed to bring it there, but then we've got a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? And then they say, there's money in your parcel. I'm like, did you know about the money? And I say no.
But another red flag, how did they open your parcel?
They scanned it.
No, in the scan you can see money. Can you see money? You say?
I think so.
So I'm told.
Really?
I'm told that you can see money. Anyway, he says they saw the money at the airport, Shashani, and I had to pay 8,000 for it to be cleared. I didn't send the 8,000. I sent 4,000 instead.
So we're at what? 7,000 now? 7,000.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So I sent 4,000, and then they call me and they go like, okay, so we're going to bring your parcel now and whatnot. And then a few hours later, I call them because they go quiet. I'm like, I'm supposed to be in Lusaka by now. And then he says, you know what, I think we have a problem. The airport, the clearing, the people that clear at the airport are saying they want you to pay 30% of the amount that's in the box. And
that's on top of the 8,000.
Yes, and then in that box there was like $5,000. Allegedly. So I told them to say, bring the parcel, I'll open the box and I'll give you 30%. And they're like, no, you're not supposed, we can't open your parcel unless you bring it to me.
It's a reasonable request, I believe.
Yeah. I'm like, I will open it while you're there. If you want, you can come with the cops, come with anybody. But then I'll open it and I'll give you the money. They're like, no, you have to send it before you even actually open the parcel. So that just became too much for me. I think 30% was like 24,000 kwacha. That's even more than my tuition fee per semester. So I said, no, I'm not sending that money. So, after I got deep into this, I just decided to just start calling my parents to help me pay back the people that I was owing, because I had to get money from people. So I was
obviously expecting $5,000.
Exactly, I was going to be bowling. I had already imagined myself, being a rich. But anyway,
being a rich.
Yes,
let's go to Samfia. To those types of chills.
I'm telling you, I think even my English was going to change.
And become way better.
Yes. So I called my parents, we paid back, and then they call me and they say, no, we're going to have you sued for money laundering. And
but that was them telling you that?
Yeah. Because there's no way you can receive money through a parcel, what. If you send the money and then they send me this weird looking certificate, it's got a stamp for you and my name is highlighted. And then the weird thing is that they say it says Luyando Chibala and then down it goes like a medical student in Lusaka. How many universities in Lusaka?
And how many Luyando Chibalas are there?
How many Luyandos? I don't think. Maybe Chibala, I don't know, but anyway.
For Luyandos, yes, so it's a relatively common name, but maybe your last name is a bit tricky.
Yes. So that wasn't going to work out. I even knew that this is not going to work out. So they decided to give my number. I told the man who was delivering, I told him, you know what, give me to the police if you want, for them to come and arrest me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this anymore. Meanwhile, I had called a friend who was a police, who works for Central Police.
Okay. And
he told me that money laundering does not start at $5,000. It's actually, for you to be charged for money laundering, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. It's
supposed to be like $9,999, $10,000 and above.
Yes, so
you're within the range.
Yes. So for me, it wasn't. He told me not to get worried, and if the police were to come looking for me, I shouldn't even be afraid. So yeah, when that happened, they called me, started telling me stuff. You're against the law, Act number what of the Constitution of Zambia. And then I got tired of them and I got so fed up and I just blocked them, including the guy who was in the parcel.
So you blocked him, right?
Yes.
Did you ever try to do an actual call, call him directly on that number?
Well, so I did try to call the numbers because the number. Wait, I think I forgot to mention this earlier. The number that I was sending money to was like an Airtel number, and then the number that was talking to me on WhatsApp was a different number. So I called the.
So what name was appearing on the?
Robert Daka, something like that.
Mr. Robert Daka, please report yourself to the police.
Yes. And then I remember I called the number. It was just ringing. No one was picking it up. But then when you call the number that was talking to me, the scammer, the Nigerian man who was calling me via WhatsApp, when you tried to call the number direct, it was saying the phone was off. Off. But then he's active on WhatsApp, but his phone is off.
So it's like there's some people who have got SIM cards or numbers in a way which work on WhatsApp,
yes,
but they can't work on actual calls.
Exactly, because with the other number that called me said they're going to sue me. When we called them direct, it was actually a woman who was home. who say that I don't know what's going on. I'm not even on WhatsApp. I'm actually home with my kids right now. So I feel, I don't know if they open WhatsApp on her behalf without her
But is that
knowing.
like even possible? Okay, but yeah, it is, because like I have a dual SIM phone. I can put, and it's an Airtel number. I can remove the Airtel SIM card and just put like a Zamtel, but it's going to be the Airtel WhatsApp there.
So I think they put it that way.
But that's weird.
That's how they, scam people. So I just blocked them, and then they didn't text me on any other number. I'm sure they just gave up and they sold up.
No, they got what they wanted. If they pushed for more, I think it would just cause more attraction to them.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
So are you pushing this issue more?
Well, I did try to start with the police and getting a docket and whatnot. But then, I just got discouraged because I thought there would be no hope. Even if I went, my money won't come back. So I just gave up on everything and just learned a lesson and decided to educate people that there are actually scammers out there.
Yeah, don't fall for people from Paris, people from Dubai,
exactly,
people from Malaysia,
anywhere,
India.
Anywhere, even our fellow Zambians are scamming us. So
just fall for Mr. Right.
Oh yeah.
Fall for Mr. Right, please. We don't scam here. We're just broke.
Yes, so I would just advise everybody to be really sensitive, especially we ladies. We know, because this time a lot of ladies are marrying white guys, so we're thinking it's the new thing. So just because the white guy texts you and you feel,
you should do your due diligence at least. Look for don't just be looking at him and just being, look for the red flags. Because there are always red flags for people. Seek them out.
Yeah, and a friend told me to say it's normal to be scammed. We just have to learn from it. And he says in a lifetime you're going to be scammed at least 4 or 5 times.
Because this is your first.
Yeah, some foremost scams to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have I ever been scammed? Have I ever been scammed?
There is a way. Obviously, you just don't remember, but there is obviously a way. One or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even the school scams are sometimes.
No, I think also my ex scammed me.
Yeah.
She scammed me.
Yeah, even school is a scam.
A school is a scam.
They make you pay school fees for your own notes.
Imagine.
That's
for you
to give you notes and write tests.
And you can even find the notes on YouTube even.
So
and you'll be paying like 16,000 kwacha a semester, 15,000.
Exactly.
For you not going to school physically, learning on Zoom, and what else? Watching videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And getting links. What do you do with the stuff which the lecturers are writing?
Yeah.
It's a scam.
So it's a scam.
I think we should be part of the scam. We should start up our own school, a modeling school.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I don't want to be a scam. Like, so what advice, as we are closing, what advice can you give like upcoming models, like if there's a young girl or even a girl who's like 21 is still relatively young, like let's say 18 to 30, what advice can you give them to start modeling?
Firstly, I would advise to not fall for men. There are mostly men who go like, sleep with me, I'll make you famous. Don't fall for that.
They should fall for the women.
Even the women. There are people who, they'll tell you, we've got this record deal, there's this scam or this thing that went viral for, Zantel promotion, you'll be given maybe 20,000 kwacha to be on the billboard for a year, you just have to sleep with me, don't fall for that.
20,000 kwacha to be on the billboard for a year, that's a lot.
It is, because, your face it can be possible, but...
Because how much are they paying for the billboard per month? Per month is what, 25,000 on average?
Well,
I imagine they pay 25,000 per month for that advert and they pay you. So in that deal they're already cooking you. But anyway.
Yes, but anyway, don't fall for that. Even agencies that were joining, the other managers might not sleep with me, you'll be the top girl and whatnot.
Couch casting.
Yes, so also that know the right agencies to join if you want to be part of an agency, and then know the right people to get advice from, especially when it comes to learning how to walk, how to hold yourself, your confidence, everything matters. it's not all about having the walk. You also have to have the brains too.
Exactly, because you're not only like a model, you're also like a brainy student doing medicine. It's not an easy course to do.
It's not, but even I consider every course not to be easy. Just everybody has got their own capacity.
Okay, true. But medicine, okay, yeah, that's very true. But if you just look at most people like suffer for like basic degrees or like main degrees for 4 years. You guys go for 7 years.
I know.
That thing for doing assignments, tests, exams. It's like 7 years.
Yeah, so
that's a lot.
Yeah. And one thing I'd also advise is don't quit school because you want to be a model. That's not going to be a lifetime thing. One thing you should know is that you're growing. By 30 years old, there will be other girls that will come and then they'll need new faces. So you're not always going to be the face. Always remember that. So I would advise modeling should be something part-time. Always don't quit school. Go to school, get educated, get a degree, have something to lean on. I think that's what I would advise every upcoming model. Watch videos. Modeling is not necessarily all about getting naked. So don't get naked just being a model and whatnot. No. So
you can still be a model with the clothes on.
Yeah.
Please use your mind.
Self-respect is important. Have some dignity on, It's better having your pride ripped off, but you still have your dignity on. So that should be something that someone shouldn't really take away from you. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
Yeah.
So thank you for being on the Right podcast.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Right, and everybody else watching.
Alright, if you want to continue this conversation, you can do it in the comment section below. You can follow her on her Instagram, which is going to be put somewhere there. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Bye.